Aloy. Really? Alright. I could. It's a good idea, actually. Pre-package some smaller servings and put the others far, far away. Throw them into the fires of Mount Doom. They'll be safe there.
Fresh as it comes.
Oh, look at this. Crafting! We haven't had so many potions stocked up in a long while. Right, bye.
Good hunting, I hope.
I've brought you the boar skins and your lucky ring, Tame.
All Mother be praised. And you, of course. Where did you find it?
Halfway down a boar's gullet. Not so lucky for the boar.
I
Boar
think I'll
gullet.
wear it around my neck from
Boar
now on.
gullet. That's where they got it. Alright. Force Awakens, right? Boar gullet. Or was that Rogue One? Which was it? That was Rogue One, right? I was in Rogue One. I don't know. Boar Gullet was not terribly memorable. Not even its name. But yeah, my brain went there just now. Found it. Down a Boar's Gullet. Turn. Oh, we got you. Don't fight it. Oh, hi.
About to get loud.
Hey, kitty.
You'll do. Need them soon enough. You're Orn? Aren't you a little young to be a sentinel?
You can talk.
Jeez. Yes.
Fair.
It's a kid.
The war chief had me bring you these fire arrows. Send up a signal the moment you see anything suspicious, all right?
I know. I'm young, not stupid. If they come back,
Just be safe.
the trip down's the best part.
Need your phone. Trip down's the best part. He's right about that. Best part. Pretty close to the village I missed before. Gonna clear the entire map? Not exactly. I mean, we've done. This is a new game plus, and we did just about everything during the original playthrough. I'm not trying to do all the hunting grounds. All the vantages, yes. All the mugs, no. So not exactly trying to clear it, but I don't really want this playthrough to be over. I don't want to put the game down for a while, but probably will put the game down for a while after this playthrough, so try that again anyway. Just make it happen.
Might regret this.
I adore this game. It's favorite games of all time. I think it will remain that. Why not? What?
I can get out of this.
Hey, boss. Howdy. Howdy, Jay and crew. Happy Friday. Cheers, boss. Week's been all right.
We've always been your faithful children, Dennis. Show us how to serve.
Jan.
You're Aloy, aren't you? Everyone's talking about your victory at Devil's Grief. I feel blessed to stand in your presence.
There's no need to fuss over me. Who are you praying for?
My sister Nicola? She went north to find a Karja officer called Zaid, one of the captains of the Red Raids. I'm worried about her.
Did the matriarchs really give Nikoa permission to leave?
No, they refused her. But nothing could stop her from going after Zaid. He murdered our father during the Red Raids. Nikoa saw it happen. Hid in the cellar and forced herself to watch. It changed her.
I lived in the Embrace during the Red Raids.
Boss.
What was it like out here?
For 10 years, the Karja attacked without warning. Devils like Zaid butchered braves and kidnapped civilians for blood sacrifice. It all ended when the Mad Sun King died.
Message for you,
The
Commander. Just came in
matriarch
over a
said the
secure
sun
channel.
wants to set things right. But that wasn't enough. for
Ah,
Nicole.
boss. Thank you for the sub. Just gonna mute so I didn't make noise when I went to the fridge, and it looked like it was already muted, so I got worried, but that didn't make sense. So my stream deck's being weird because symbols are messed up. It shows we're muted, but we're good, right? Boss Wick, thank you. Thank you for your sub, man. Thank you for your support. Cheers. Cheers to you. Hey, Ryan. Got a weird beard thing going on in his mouth there. The NPC?
You could have gone with her.
See here when it
Leave
comes
the
back
sacred
around.
land and be purged from all Mother's eternal memory? No. I begged Nicola to
You're
stay
right.
so she could avoid that fate. She said she didn't care. I don't know. Will she really be cursed for avenging our father? It seems cruel.
I'll keep an eye out for her.
Oh, Mother bless you. I know the matriarchs won't let her return to the sacred land, but I just need to know that she's all right. She must have passed through Mother's crown. My Aunt Salai lives there. They might have spoken. Maybe she can tell you more. All Mother, hear my prayer. I kneel before you low and humble.
Thank you.
That brave. Sounds like he's suffering.
Yes. It's only a matter of time before he passes on. I've seen people die before, but never in such pain. I want to be strong like you, but nothing I do comforts him. I don't even have any dream willow to ease his pain. There should be some in stashes along brave trails to the east, but I must keep vigil for this man. I don't suppose you could check the stashes?
We are
Even
all
a
about
little
fetch
dream
quests
willow would
today.
ease his pain.
Yes, we got you covered. you know who I am? I'm Mrs. Fetch Quest.
You said
Pleased to
that
meet you.
wanted to be strong like me. I take it you know who I am?
I do. I know a lot of people didn't want you in the proving. But if you hadn't been there, everyone would have died. Shows how much we know. The very person we needed was someone the tribe never wanted. I wish I could borrow some of your courage now. For him.
You don't need to borrow what you already have.
I hope you're right.
I don't know. I'm supposed to be able to look down to see if I'm muted or unmuted. If I need to cough, I can. But now the only way I know when I'm in full screen is the deck that's not showing it anymore.
How did the man you're caring for get hurt?
He was one of the war party, wounded in battle down the ridge there. He was too weak to be carried back to Mother's heart, so they brought him here. I'm supposed to comfort him, but all I can do is whisper. Tell him to think of his mother's smile.
Could you see the ambush from here?
I heard it. Explosions and screams and howls of machines like monsters. That's what he keeps groaning and muttering about. Machines like nightmares ripping everyone to shreds. If only I could calm him. Help him forget all that and go to All Mother in peace.
Tell me what you need again.
Dream willow. An oil made from the bark of water willows that brings sleep and numbs pain. My supply is gone, but hunters keep it in stashes along brave trails, out
Nice
of reach of
beads.
beasts and machines. There should be some left in the stashes
Go
along
soccer
trails to
player.
the east.
You're young for a healer, aren't you?
Yes. I'm still learning the basics. But all the true healers are busy in Mother's heart.
Heavy
Besides,
ropes he's got.
This brave is beyond
necklaces.
healing. What he needs is someone to stay with him.
Almost looks like a bullwhip
And
wrapped
that-
around her neck.
I can do.
I'll check the stashes for Dream Willow if I get a chance.
You will? Thank you. My only wish is to ease this poor man's suffering.
Hello, Daisy. That is a great combination of emotes right there. Yes, yes it is. All right, well, there it is. We're messing around back in the starter area. Just for a little while. Supply cache. We'll grab them. Up by the Braves. After we do clean these up, Friday afternoon, giggles always needed. It's true, 'tis true. How am I doing? I don't know. But pass. Policy. Knock, knock. Yeah, who's there? You guys will do fine. I'm sure the important ones have plot armor. Right? Don't mind the sounds of screaming Nora Braves. There! Who's there? Bear! Bear who? Done with work on a Friday. It's just, this is good. This is good, Daisy.
The Brave Trail. Should be a cache of Dream Willow up there.
They're naked, watching your stream. Well, there it is. I go right by some handhold. I must have. Let me up. We can slide from these rocks on down. Climb these rocks. What did I miss? Looped the rock. There. I went right by the handholds. They're just not wearing pants, Shags. There seems to be a consensus of
No Dream Willow.
no pants today. I've been seeing that all day long. Pika, hi. Hi, Jay and everyone. Hello. I don't know anymore. Peek asking, how is everyone? Good to be here. Good to be here. Try again. Try again.
Might be a cache of dream oil along that brave trail.
Aloy. Yeah, okay. Tricky. All pants 100% off. 100% pantsless.
Strange. Looks like someone swapped all the dream oil in these caches for shards. There's no dream oil in these caches. Feel want to know.
Alright, well, I guess we're doubling back before we head north. Oh, David, what's up? Been a while again. What you doing?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Easy. Oh, that's a few broken bones. Why don't you rest there for a moment? Ah, Daisy, thank you for the host. For honor. How are you liking that? Still. You blew out a kneecap. Yeah, alright. So I'll mention somebody else's short story, which I've probably mentioned on stream before, but
Keep that for later.
anyways, short version. Had a friend back in grade school. They had a groundskeeper, a woman who used to be in roofing. And when she was in roofing, she had an accident where she fell off the roof, but her foot caught, like in the gutter or something. And basically her kneecap popped out. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but she ended up with her kneecap in a jar. And one day she got robbed, her house got robbed, and someone stole her kneecap in its jar. Wonder if they tried to sell it. And what they thought it was when they stole it. That's the correct face. Correct face. That's...
Never know when I might need these.
all the faces. Nice place to put a passable crevasse. Look, Ma, no broken ankles. Nice, nice. Bad news.
You're back.
I've already been to those stashes. All I found was a few shards.
That's strange. Who would have taken the Dream Willow? It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
You say someone named Jun might have some dream willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and the machines in that region are troublesome.
All good.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers and sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
Dismount! Strike! You really didn't want to do that. Bye-bye!
Moving on.
You just killed our ride! Two for one. And you're dead. You're still thinking about that, huh? Yeah, once upon a time. I thought about that a lot. I'll never forget it. And I never saw it. I knew her after the whole thing. It's for a good story, though. Hey, look what I found. Jeff Andreatta's show. Transcript 41762 part 4. Really? And it's in one big paragraph? It says fuck you too? Really? Lore with no power. One? Is this a joke? It's paragraphs! You kidding? Transcripts of each episode are posted within 24 hours on andreatus.hollow/transcripts. Go to andreatus.hollow to sign up for Jeff's newsletter today. Jeff, and we're back! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to the Jeff Andreatta Show, brought to you, of course, by the Rational Capitalist Immersicast Network. And let's, you know what? Let's just jump right into this. there's this trend of young people who are immigrating to China, of all places, for work. They're choosing to work in China's factories as manual labor. There's this article today posted on Cafe Intel, one of these cultural trend fluff pieces these progs are so fond of, reporting that immigration to China by American citizens has doubled since 2050. Now, why is that? Well, Cafe Intel would have you believe that corporate sovereignty, the left's current favorite boogeyman, and increased automation have limited their opportunities here in America. Folks, I know I don't have to tell the world's smartest radio audience, but that is absurd. Do you know what's limited these young people's opportunities? Poor decision making. Nothing else. Right now, at this very moment in history, the best instruction in the history of education is available to anyone who has the nuts to apply for a modest loan. But no, these infants, these spoiled, better back winners, with their totally inherited, totally unexamined prejudice against the amazing work being done by corporations around the globe, and in this country specifically, they say, oh no, I won't go to a corporate school. I don't want to go learn something useful from someone successful. I want to move to Vancouver. I want to major in Bachelor studies from stoned out of my mind on Snake University. Yeah. What exactly did you think was going to happen when you graduated with your creative expression degree from some East Coast left-wing edu enclave that nobody's even ever heard of? Folks, we aren't experiencing a brain drain in this country. We are experiencing a shame drain. And I say bring it on. We're going to open the channels here if you want to drop in. You know where to find us. As always, no fancy skins, no voice mods. If you're going to be a belligerent ass on my show, you're going to do it with your real face, you cowards. Kids these days. Wow, didn't see myself reading a script like that when I woke up today. You fit through? Yay!
Brave arrows in these machines. Must have caused a stampede. The battle took place here. But who won? These machine tracks lead into the ruins, along with human footprints.
Is that from Division by chance, or Yep. I remember fighting these two sawtooths in this spot for the first time. I remember using a lot of the Tripcaster and going a little nuts. I mean, they worked me over. I was pretty scared of them at the time. Gotcha! Right. That's right. Watch it grow. Game on! Shit, I just pissed them both off again. The tear blast that hit the shit balls. Oh, this is bad. Oh! Oh! Do you see what happened? You see how the pooch got screwed on that one? Hey, look, you gotta close the distance. You're gonna do that. See what the fuck I'm doing. Oh! Oh! And just stomp us into the ground while you're at it. I think we're dead. So, did you see what happened? When I saved, where are we? Kill the sawtooth. Alright, not bad. The, overridden sawtooth. The other sawtooth. Tear blast arrows landed on the other sawtooth, who closed the distance just as the tear blast triggered. The area of effect broke our control over the first sawtooth. So it was supposed to be 2-on-1 became 2-on-1. Very quickly. And oh yeah, we're doing it again, minus the tear blast. He just clipped right through the other guy. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't care that you're fighting us. I'll fight you. Toe to toe. But if you're gonna clip right through... You're gonna clip right through our sawtooth. Not cool. We do have to kill them both anyways, so... Can't stay friends, I'm sorry. Here. First Amendment virtual? Does the First Amendment apply to virtual spaces? How relevant. April 29th, 2063. Last week, in one of the biggest synchronized police actions in U.S. history, the homes of more than 700 private citizens were raided and more than 500 arrests were made for the crime of inciting criminal behavior using private informational processes. If you've been paying attention over the past 9 years, you'll know how to parse the above legal word soup. Those raided are accused of participating in a virtual anti-corporate sovereignty rally, this time at the HoloNet headquarters of Sterling Malkeet. Watching 500 people, many of them bloodied and terrified, hauled from their homes by police SWAT bots is understandably and rightfully horrifying to a lot of people. This is nothing new, as far back as 2054, when the first major arrest of virtual protesters occurred over the occupation of Metallurgic International's holographic customer service center. Pundits and courts have engaged in the debate over whether or not the internet constitutes a public space and is therefore legally required to oblige peaceable assembly. Be a test. Legislation simply hasn't kept up with the advances of the HoloNet, and that's no accident. It serves the interests of Sterling Malkeet and Metallurgic and their corporate ilk to treat the Holoskate not as a public space, but, in the words of Metallurgic-backed Senator Gerard O'Neill, an array of privately owned information processes. The same O'Neill, data corrupted. Yeah. So. Sorry, buddy. He dodged it! Cool. Now he's angry. Now he's down. Hello, Jamster. Evening, Jay and all. How's it going? Good evening.
Safety come out yet?
Going well. Come. For the ruin.
You're that brave who was outcast. What are you doing here?
It goes.
Your friend Den told me to come find you. Why are you up there?
The Sawtooth ripped our packs from us. Me. Us. Without weapons, this was the best we could manage. Thank you so much for destroying it. Now we can get home. One thing, you won't tell anyone you saw us here, will you?
I didn't. At least, not your friend. Need any help getting down?
We'll go back on our own. Don't take this the wrong way, but maybe we shouldn't be seen with you, or they might figure us out.
Crap. Up the watchtower, was it? Optional secondary? You just got here, anyone. We're cleaning up side quests in the starter area. Just what it looks like. Even though we've done just about everything else, we just need to pick up on the main quest. And I don't know how many hours of the main quest we've got left. We've been ready to go beneath Sunfall for weeks and weeks and weeks. It is. Wow, it's pouring. I wouldn't mind going out in some pouring rain right now. It would have to be warm enough, not freezing. And I could go for some rain. No, aw, prestige. That shit feeling when you have to go to college after 3 weeks. Oh boy. Is that you've had 3 weeks off and you're going back tomorrow? Tomorrow? Rather have rain than this flipping snow. We've got a mix right now. Rain, snow. Yep. Yeah. man. Tomorrow. Sorry, man. Oh, off the edge. It was fun at times, though, Scugs. When you
This must be
didn't
Mother's
need
house.
to see something right in front of you.
Should be around here somewhere.
Kind of cool to get lost in it.
Version of nature. Hate made real.
Have you not seen?
I found your friends, you know where. They'll be back shortly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
Yikes.
thank you, thank you. What a relief.
Easy. Ow.
You won't tell anyone, will you?
Relax. The matriarchs are up singing the Hymn of Atonement. I think you're safe.
You're right. The
Hey,
hymn
Jojo.
atones for all
Hey,
of
Arby.
us. Thank you.
Welcome.
That's not what I meant, but
Words
okay.
aren't working, are they? Thank you for the raid!
Perhaps even the world.
At your stations.
Forgive us. Remember us.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
I'm all the wiser for it.
Here after a good week, the RAR raid. Hi, Carl.
Please.
My own damn fault.
Machines to attack.
Should have got out of there.
Welcome. Yeah, if you're new here, I'm Jay. We're still playing Horizon. We're still just messing around. We've got, we're just doing some of the early game side quests. It's very late game character, new game plus, over leveled, all that stuff, but just cleaning up, wandering around. You don't know Jojo Rar? Everyone here, if you don't know Jojo Rar, another great streamer on Twitch, the link is there in chat. Please check her out. Drop a follow. Show some Che love over there. Joe, what have you been doing? Talk to Sona and
Are you Salai? Jan said your niece may have come through here. Nakoa.
I've got nothing to say about that.
Please, I only want to help. I'm a seeker headed north. Jan wanted me to help find her. Anything you tell me stays between us.
I gave her supplies for the journey.
congrats on
She
the
was
new
headed
job.
for Day Tower looking for Zaid.
Enjoy the weekend.
Nothing I could say would stop her.
Is there anything you can tell me about Day Tower?
It's a Karja fort, right at the border. Bastards used to gather Nora captives there, so they could ship them to Meridian for slaughter. I told Nakoa not to go. What's a lone Nora gonna do there? But she wouldn't listen. All she can think about is finding Zaid.
Zaid?
What do you know of Zaid?
He's a rabid animal, a murderer. The worst
Yeah.
of the Red Raiders. Killed my brother while poor
Zaid is a
Nakoa
rabid
watched
animal,
from
a
the
murderer.
shadows.
Well, I knew that.
Even as I begged her not to go, part of me wanted her to. I need him dead as much as she does. You can't imagine what it's like. He mutilated my brother. And yet he walks free among the Karja.
I understand. Better than you think. I'll look for Nakoa when I reach Day Tower.
She can't come back. The matriarchs won't allow it. But I'd be so grateful if you could find her and help her if she needs it. And please, keep this between us.
I will. I promise.
And it's missing? Yeah, Sona should be standing right. Where's Sona?
Blood.
You're not Sona.
My turn will come soon enough.
You're not Sona.
You soaked from melted snow.
Back up for a minute till the marker pops again. Where's Sona? Sona, ship on the yeah, she's like not here. Hey, have you seen Sona? She is up there. Oh no, Prestige. You think you'll be getting a way out? I don't know, man. Question. Climb up the watchtower. There we go. Have you already watched it played it? Gensa was commenting this morning. He had watched maybe the whole thing. How good it was. Played some. Pretty fun co-op. Yeah, my plans extend about as far as yesterday anymore.
I brought you the Lancehorn lens, Sona.
I'll make a weapon with this myself. No warrior should forget the feel of craft. And you brought the signal arrows to warn?
I don't really like
did.
Sona. I like her
Kind
son.
of hope he never has to use them, though.
We stand agreed. It is a poor war chief who has a craving for war.
Always sour.
For now, all I ask of our braves is that they are ready. I thank you for your aid.
You're welcome, Grumpy Sona. Yeah, Prestige, that is really nice what they did. The model for co-op to encourage people to play their strictly co-op game, to not actually require both parties to own it. Good move. Good move. I've heard that. I support this. More of that, please. Hamster, your friend keeps bugging you to play it with him? Yeah, it's a brilliant way to go. Straight up. She's gonna use her hands, start scampering up with her hands. Love that. What a great touch that is, that animation. She's using her hands to get up a steep surface. Shower and wash my butt. Aha! Have fun. Yeah, you gotta wash everything. No shortcuts. I don't know if I went the right speed. No. Let's think about this. I don't want to go all the way down again. I'd have to go down and around. Sometimes since we had co-op streams. No, you're right. It definitely has been. Whether or not you missed any, it has definitely been a while. Oh yeah, just Skyrimming up the mountain. When in Rome, we don't need to keep going up, but Why not, right? You can always tell when someone's played Skyrim before. See them climbing up,
Ouch.
jumping up. Cliff faces. What, now you want me to go back down? Oh, you're locked in. You're locked in?
Is someone there?
Really? Dude, there's like...
Please let me out.
Open a window or something. Oh, man.
Get me out of here.
Done. Done.
Oh, Mother be praised. I thought I'd never be freed.
What happened?
A gang of outcasts, that's what. They burst in, stole my dream willow, and left me to die.
Yeah, they locked you in a wooden cabin with tools, and you couldn't get out.
A gang of outcasts?
Yes, a gang. The door crashed open. I didn't stand a chance. They grabbed my dream willow and left me for dead.
Why would outcasts steal your dream willow?
Why? Because it's the most valuable herb I gather, of course. Miserable thieves.
They took nothing else?
No. Mark my words. They have struck a deal with outsiders. It's shards they're after, and they'll kill to get it.
Which way did the outcasts go?
Up the mountain, I think. You might catch them if you hurry. Whatever you do, don't let their shabby looks fool you. They'll kill you as soon as look at you. Oh, I need to catch my breath.
Have you been
Maybe
running?
I could stop talking for a start.
Yeah, gotta jump. If the game lets you jump, gotta
outcasts must
jump.
have left tracks. My focus should pick them up.
Back in Star Wars Galaxies, which had only a cosmetic jump. Type slash jump, and your character would go through this nice animation, but you would kind of go woo up in the air and then land on your feet. But it was purely cosmetic, and we did it anyways. It didn't get you anywhere. You couldn't jump up on top of anything. Have jump. Will bunny hop.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Yeah, and sometimes jumping has a speed difference. It could be faster, it could be slower. Probably end up jumping anyways.
Got it!
Look out below!
I'm out of arrows!
The outcasts that took the dream willow, and they're in trouble.
Finish it!
Oh, the timing. Just needed like a fraction of a second to land her attack. Shit.
You heard it! Oh, Mother be praised!
No! Bye-bye! That was messy. All Mother be praised.
I'll tuck that away.
You have our thanks, if the gratitude of outcasts means anything
How
to
come
you.
you guys weren't
It
attacking you?
does.
You
Up
not
on a
only
rock?
save us, but
Hit
speak
the high
to us.
ground?
The matriarchs cast me out at birth. The laws of the Nora don't mean much to me.
And you're that girl whose mother never claimed her. But an outcast no longer.
No, a seeker, in fact. Looking for Dreamwillow.
That could be a problem.
This Dreamwillow quest is going on and on. Apparently Dreamwillow is really rare.
Why did you take the Dreamwillow?
Because we have wounded. Why else would we take it? Something terrible has happened to the tribe. The Braves offer no protection. The machines are angry, and bandits infest the sacred land and prey upon us. Why else would outcasts break custom and band together, but that we have no choice? Even so, we did not steal. We left shards in the stashes and tried to pay John. But of course he would not speak to us.
Jun said you roughed him up.
He was too busy cringing to know what happened. The man's a coward. We made sure
Seems
not
like
to
it.
hurt him, not that he seemed to notice.
What crimes did you and the others commit?
I beat a man who stole my kill. It was my wrong. The others stole, broke custom, or trespassed among the bones of the metal world. No murderers here, if that's what you're asking.
Basically.
There are others who need Dreamwillow. You can't have all of it.
You asking or demanding?
Talking. One person to another.
I see. Perhaps we have more than we need. After everything that happened, we were afraid. We took all we could find. Here, I'll keep a portion, but the rest... may it find its way to those who need it.
I'll see that it does. In the meantime, stay safe. And stick together.
One outcast to another. She's the best, right, Jamster? When snark is called for, she's got snark, but understanding, reasoning,
Stocking up?
and a whole lot of heart. She's got that too. She's got it all. Got it all. Oh, and a broken ankle. Got that too.
Here's the Dreamwillow. Take it to Fia and Mother's Rise. There are wounded Braves there who need it badly.
I will. But what became of the outcasts? Did those wretches pay for their crimes?
This guy.
Ganging up together, speaking to each other, and to us. I hope you showed them no mercy.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Should I?
I was raised as an outcast in the mountains above Mother's Heart.
The motherless girl. If I'd known, I never would have spoken to you.
Dude. This guy's a real tool. Now, what he deserves and what's right are not always... He deserves a good smack. Gun.
It's
Grow the
funny how
fuck
you
up.
hate outcasts so much, Jun. Living out here all alone, you're practically one yourself.
I happily keep my own company.
Good for you, since I don't exactly see anyone beating down the door to spend time with you. Except outcasts in need of Dreamwillow, that is. I'm done here. Make sure that Fia gets that Dreamwillow, or I'll be back.
Yeah, that works for me. And I'm not sure I'm ready to call her a mascot, but yeah, she's ready to head up the platform. I don't know. What am I saying? Maybe. maybe. As long as it doesn't spoil her. Day Tower, Day Tower. Right, back to Day Tower. Okay. Let's do that. Let's get back to Day Tower, and then I think we'll take a break at Day Tower. Works. I haven't seen any more than thumbnails, Jamster. Jamster's asking who likes the look of the Spyro remastered. Dragon. Got a lot of lateral motion there. Can you link it for the break? Sure, you can link it. Check it out on mobile. You can always link stuff. You're free to post links. Go. I usually don't load things up over my home network while I'm streaming, just because I'm always at the edge of my connection. You know, it's not actually the big deal I make it out to be, but I always feel like TDS is so fragile, I'm going to break it if I touch it while we're streaming. You know what I mean? I'll check it out later. It's not on the break. Remaster! Rex, you excited for that? When's it coming? Let's see, who was looking for a Switch game? Steven. Wasn't Steven looking for a new Switch game? I saw that Don't Starve is coming out with a Switch edition that'll include it's not the co-op version, but it's gonna have the Giants expansion and some of the other stuff. If anyone plays Don't Starve. Oh! Whoa! Slow down! There's the Spyro link.
I'll find a use for you.
I was thinking about the link there. Anyone see that Google is going to shut down their URL shortener? The Google shortener. Old links will still work, but sometime next year, I think it is, they're going to stop letting people make new ones.
How much will the snow cover?
The memories are coming back. You must be a big fan. up? You know, whether you meant lived or loved, maybe that works either way. Live that game! Hello! Greetings. CJG. Are going that way. There we go. Northwest. Northwest. Okay, doubling back.
Here we go again.
I hadn't thought about it, Rex. I never played the original. And I know it, but never played it. Gee, hope you're doing all right. Thanks, Ben. We're just going straight up the switchbacks, ignoring the switchbacks and going almost straight up. Go, go, go! Go, 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 go! Just think of it. Think of it, Jay. No QTEs. Whoa. Whoa, come on. Everyone loves QTEs. What I do need to look at is some of the gameplay videos for Dad of War. Because it's just absent-mindedly thinking about the old gameplay. The old games is more of why I haven't been paying it attention. And
What on earth were the bad bugs?
I don't know. It just sounds like it's gonna have such a different gameplay style. I better pay attention, because I think we want to play it. I might want to bring it here and play it. What am I doing? Why do I have Day Tower marked? My brain is melting. We're here to talk to the outpost commander. Look at the compass. What does the square actually represent? Not the boar, but I mean it's... There seems to be... The boar. It just doesn't make sense. It's not the boar.
I was thinking about going to the lake next week.
Why would the boar have a marker on it? So what did that marker go at? It's any collectible? I just got myself awfully confused because it sure seemed to be lining up with the boar. So, what collectible? Maybe the boar swallowed something, but it's one of the invincible boars we can't kill. Audio text, something we haven't read. Yeah, so... See, not just loot. I need to take that break. I'm fraying at the edges here. So we'll take the break as soon as we turn in the quest and find this collectible. Bear with me. Not the boar. The campfire. It's not very far from this position. I got nothing. All right, forget that for a moment. How about the turn in? Find the outpost commander. And the marker disappeared, maybe up inside.
Had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising is off court in Noble.
Yeah, so the other marker we saw of the box, didn't find anything down there. Go with it, like this one. The derangement of the machines. Rex? Hey, listen! Hey, listen! Esteemed lords and ladies of the Sun Court, honored kings and patrons. Fans and patrons, your concerns regarding the continuing derangement of the machines are noted. Though many seasons have passed since the first sightings of this frightful change, the Sun King is well aware that this is no longer a matter of reports from border patrols and Hunter's Lodge expeditions. One needs only look to the abandoned estate lands, indeed the estates you own, left for the jewel to reclaim, or to the empty freeholds of the common Karja folk. Know that the Sun King has taken every measure to protect Holy Meridian and the Maze Lands with renewed patrols. As for entreating the Sun, we believe the cause of the derangement cannot be the Sun's displeasure alone, for the years of sacrifice under Sun King Jiran produced no noticeable effect on the machines. His Luminance and the Sun Priest are in agreement that, even if this is an ordeal set for us by the Sun, our suffering will not be reduced with blood. For your edification, I will recount what we have observed of the derangement, of the simpler machines, the herd creatures, the gallopers, the scuttlers. Where once they fled at the sight of men, now they are more likely to charge. The larger creatures, once only a menace to the inebriated and foolhardy, can be seen to lunge at the unwary with murderous intent. This is to say nothing of the coming of the Sawtooth, or its metal brethren, the Ravager, the Stalker, or that terrible giant, the Thunderjaw. Each one has proved a more capable killer of men than the last, each wielding a wider array of strange weapons. The wilds are no longer safe due to the hostility of these new machines, though to date they have not attacked a settlement within the Sundom. Outlanders have brought no shortage of fanciful explanations for this behavior. Some suggest the machines have come to resent men for hunting them, yet such a thing has never been witnessed among the beasts of flesh and blood. They are proven to be more capable of thinking and memory. Karja hunters and Oseram tinkers alike have attempted to understand the phenomenon by inspecting felled machines. But these appear no different to those harvested many years before derangement began. The same assortments of wires, braiding, lenses, hearts, and so on. When these parts are subjected to the light of the sun, or to Oseram experiments with fire and spark, they react as they always have. Banuk, however, claimed to have recorded a change in the machine's songs, the machine's spirits, suggesting that these have become increasingly discordant. The Sun King has sent envoys to Ban-Ur to learn more, in the hopes that their mysticism might contain a truth when the rational light of the sun is brought to bear upon it. Of course, the Sun King graciously welcomes your own contributions to study of the derangement, asking only that they are delivered in written form and not during royal audience. His Luminance also hopes to dissuade you from participating in machine hunts during these uncertain times. The strength of a united Sun Court is the strength of all Karja. Respectful Tashadi Court Envoy. Are you the commander? Zaid?
Are you in charge here?
No, that would be Captain Balan. I'm his second in command, Prefect Zaid.
Wait, you're Zaid?
Ah, you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. There seem to be wild stories about me among your tribe. But the Nora have me mistaken for someone else. I'm not sure where the fault lies, but the fog of war often breeds confusion.
So, Blue Suns, not...
Unfortunately, some refuse to
Not you.
acknowledge the error. So it was with the last Nora who came through here.
The last Nora who came through here. You mean Nakoa?
Is that her name? Oh well. It was a very unfortunate situation. She attacked me in broad daylight. If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might well have been injured. But we were able to subdue her without harm.
What did you do with her?
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I was responsible for unspeakable things. So, in a sense, her actions were justifiable. I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way. Sadly, I don't think she believed me.
Where is Nakoa now?
I don't know exactly. She left raving that she would find a way to bring me down. But I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits. Might have been her.
So you deny participating in the Red Raids?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a role in those operations, albeit a very limited one. But all this nonsense about torture and murder, that wasn't me. They have me confused with some other commander. I don't doubt some of my comrades did bad things, but Sun King Avad has worked hard to eliminate such brutality.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Said.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and I am his humble servant.
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this.
You trust
I
him?
promise you that.
You do that. And if our men are anything less than helpful, please let me know.
Can't trust him.
Lonesome
After
Rock,
what you're on.
Probably do that after a break. Where is Lonesome Rock? West. West it is. All right. Definitely break time. We've been going nearly 3 hours. So let me take a break, and then we'll go a couple more hours. And I think the plan, we will head west, and maybe we will be sent back east. But when we clear that up, as far as I know, we'll have cleared off all the marked side quests, which leaves us with this section of the map. A lot of which we've already done, but if we get to Sunfall, we've got the main quest thread to pick up on. We have 2 vantages and 1 flower left. A lot of stuff ahead in the main quest, and we aren't going to finish it today. I may even try to stall on it, like we go west, we finish this, maybe, I don't know, we futz around a bit. Maybe we do a bit of the main quest today, but I think tomorrow will be our big push. We really won't have much left besides, you can always wander and hunt and have fun, but tomorrow I think we'll dig in. And since I can't remember the progress, I think we end up, we already been, main quest already sent us the Grave Horde. We already been inside, I think we have. We've been inside the Grave Horde. USRC, and now Sunfall. Yeah, I just can't remember the order of operations or how long it's going to take, but see you back here in a few. Stay tuned. If we lose anyone during the break, have a good evening, but not over yet. A couple hours. I'll see you back here in 10.